Yeah, for some tape reading, let's take a look. All right, so for some tape reading, the reason why I'm still bullish is where's the very clear and decisive change in the state of delivery? Okay, I understand it looks like we're potentially on the right side of the curve, right on this side of the curve. But where's the clear and decisive change in the state of delivery? I don't see it. So if I was to change a bias, I would want to see this right here on our market structure time frame, right? So the daily is the bias, the hourly is the market structure, 5 minute is your entry function. We don't get this here. We don't have a very clear and decisive change in the state of delivery, right? So we have equal highs is what we have. And again, the right side is the failure swing. That is the main thing on top of the flat candle that's keeping me bullish. So it's a time to be patient because it's not happening yet. But in terms of market structure, all right, let me go grab an example. All right, so this looks like a good change in the state of delivery. Yes, it failed, but this is what I'm referring to. So take a look at this. Get the high, you get the low, you get the new high, then we close below the up close candle that took out liquidity. All right, so this right here would be a change in the state of delivery, a bearish change in the state of delivery. Right? And it's done with an FVG. This is something that would make me think that the market structure has turned over, that it's changed. Now compare this pattern, right? So you have a swing high, you have a swing low, you have a new high, then you get a new low. The thing that makes me think that is it took liquidity here, and then it closed below the candle that took liquidity, right? The change in the state of delivery. If you look at the present price action, we don't have that, right? This high is still intact. We never took out the liquidity that's resting above these equal highs. That's the first thing. So there's no clear and decisive change in state of delivery on our market structure time frame. Next thing, I'm going to talk about premium discount real quick. In a trending market, when we get back to a discount, that should be where we find support. Look at 50% of this range here. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just an area, right? It doesn't have to be this exact line, but notice where it's trying to bounce from. It's trying to bounce from 50% of the prior range. In a trending market, that's where we should see continuation from. Notice where it bounced from here. So the change in the state of delivery on the market structure time frame is the main thing that within tape reading is keeping me bullish, along with it trying to bounce from 50% of the prior range. Can we say only with displacement change in state of delivery is effective? Anything that you want in terms of confidence should be done with displacement. Whether you're talking about a change in state of delivery, whether you're talking about the unicorn model, anything. It looks like it has more conviction when it's done with displacement. And I would choose not to use it if there is no displacement. The reason why I'm not using this as a change in the state of delivery is this right here. I want it to take out the liquidity. Seeing that this engineered relative equal highs is the reason why I would not use that as a change in the state of delivery. I specifically want to see liquidity taken. So here's a market structure right here. Right? I would not call this a change in the state of delivery right here because of this. I specifically want liquidity to be taken. I don't want price to have any reason to go up here again. But it does because we know that equal highs or equal lows are one of our best forms of drawing liquidity. If they took out this high, then I would agree with that statement. But they didn't, and that's why I'm saying I'm not using that as a change in the state of delivery. And it's on both assets too. So the next thing is that SMT is used to show when liquidity has been taken. SMT is used to show strength or weakness in the marketplace. I would specifically like to see a change in the state of delivery, right? If we swept out this high and we got a change in the state of delivery, I would also like to see the correlating assets show SMT. Right? So here's NQ on the left, right? We're trending higher, we're trending higher, we're trending higher. We get a change in the state of delivery. This is what I would use as a change in the state of delivery because it took out this high. When this happens, I would want to see ES. Right now we're talking about ES over here. Oh, right. I would want to see ES create bearish SMT at the same time we get that change in the state of delivery. So SMT is a confluence to an idea. It shows you when price has taken liquidity or there's strength or weakness in the marketplace. There was no bearish SMT at the highs, along with the fact that they left equal highs. These are the reasons why I'm saying that Asia is still the target, that the equal highs is still the target, that we're still bullish. There's no signs in market structure stating that we're turning over, that we're changing the state of delivery.